Alright, yeah, we're back with some more Wuthering Waves. I wanted to play some Wuthering Waves today, so we're back with Wuthering Waves. I was in the mood for some Wuthering Waves tonight.
I must go tell Lady Xinyi.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Jinchi is close to overclocking herself, if I remember correctly. I thought it'd be fun.
The Mianlun chamber is open now. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you.
And that would be...
Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
How did they manage that?
They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan.
So they had a two-phase plan. Okay, continue.
First,
spit it out.
Place the chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament.
Can I just say, this game here could benefit massively from a collab, and I know exactly what collab it would be good for. Again, we just had the season finale for a certain show, Solo Leveling. Like, I really feel like Solo Leveling would be perfect collab for Wuthering Waves. I honestly do. The art style, I think, would fit it very good. I don't know. I just feel like that's definitely something Kuro needs to capitalize on at some point, is collabs and crossovers, because we haven't gotten one yet. I'm just saying. By the way,
Although
season finale
Death Squad was no match for the Sentinel
of Solo Leveling. It was good, but it wasn't nearly as good as
the Sentinel would clash
the previous
with the energy
episode.
Of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
That fight between Jinwoo and Beru was great. It was great. The Ant King was great. Again, this season finale, episode 13, it wasn't all bad. It was actually fairly decent, but it still wasn't as good as their fight, in my opinion. Cannot wait for season 3, because we are obviously and most definitely going to get a season 3. Now, where were we? Did they really make any difference? Alright, how could it trap the Sentinel?
What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters?
I mean, that probably would do it, yeah.
A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel.
Well, of course not. It's basically like a deity level being, isn't it?
After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not.
But
But
There's
now,
always a but.
the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you did. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yeah, let us in on the plan.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
Also, I think I'm gonna go for Camellia, by the way.
So the
I was
Sentinel
thinking
is
about it, pulling for
actually
the new
injured.
one.
And it's been getting worse.
Cauterella, or whatever her name
The
is.
Fraxidus
But I kind of
attacked
want
while it hasn't healed
Camellia,
yet.
to be honest.
Their plans are devious as always.
So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna save up and try to get Camellia. Might as well pull on reruns anyway. It's not like I'm super close to Renacita or anything. So, until I get there, I probably won't be pulling on any of the newer characters. I was lucky to get Phoebe, to be honest.
Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time.
I mean, I can imagine it would be very hard to predict.
Great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament.
Yeah, how a person thinks when they can see into the future, but yeah.
But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our sense. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face.
Okay, so you're also... Okay, so you're doing this not only because you have to, but because you also want to. Okay, so it's not just because you have to, you actually want to, okay.
I'm a seed, born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll give that one to you.
No matter what happens, or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have... Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered...
Yeah, because this place is basically stuck in time, isn't it?
Once you pass
frozen
through
in time.
Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber.
Yeah, I can imagine being stuck in stasis isn't exactly ideal.
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or
Please
lie,
tell me there's not going to be any annoying ass
I have
puzzles.
to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
Last time I had to do puzzles, I got thoroughly annoyed. So hopefully no puzzles.
Think you can catch up?
Alright, let's go free the
The
Sentinel.
Neon Moon chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Yeah, how about no? How about I don't have time for you?
Moment of resonance. Bad timing. Strike from the shadow.
Oh, get on!
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Strike from the... Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow. Transmitting frequency. Foolish. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Oh, bring it on! Still fine and dandy. Still fine and dandy.
Leave it to me. Swift and resolute.
Stop. All fired up.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Gimme.
An
Rewards.
unexpected discovery.
Yes.
Wind guide me.
No, I don't have time. I do not have the time, nor can I be asked. I cannot be asked. Cannot be bothered. Starting to
This
reach your
must be the
limit.
man-long chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines.
Please tell me it's not a puzzle. I fucking hate puzzles. I would rather not.
Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or... either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it. crazy. It's like ice, but it's not actually ice. Alright, how do we open this thing?
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding.
Well, it's responding now. Well, looks like we gotta break the seal. Break the seal. Time to break the seal. Which means there's going to be a puzzle.
Flare crest.
Yep. And I
Sentinel is
fucking hate
telling
puzzles.
We need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest.
I am
Then
not a
we will be
puzzle
able to lift
person.
the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
Puzzles
I'm
are
not
my
seeing
fucking
any flare
kryptonite.
stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with the chrono sorter here.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go.
The flare stone is right here. But we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon bolts are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
Leave it to me.
Moment of
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Break.
Get on! Up and away! Let's give him hell! Coming in hot!
Leave it to me.
Endless reverberation.
Oh, bring it on! Up and away!
Ow.
Taking the high road. Flame on!
Cool, all that damage I just did was all for nothing.
All fired up!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. End
How about no? No, thank you.
Striking from the shadows.
Leave it to me.
Zombies, come forth. Oh, bring it on! One shot. What sucks to be you? Swift and resolute. Oh, bring it on! I'll fire it up. Swift and resolute. Striking from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
Hopefully this helps.
No hesitation. Oh, bring it on! Still fine and dandy. Coming in hot.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency.
Endless reverberation. Acceptable damage. Oh, bring it on! Stop. It's moving attack. Swift and resolute.
Yeah, this is another reason why Wuthering Waves, in my opinion, is
Fit together.
kind of hard. It actively punishes you for actually trying to speedrun shit. Or being under level, rather.
It's moving attack. I'll fire it up.
Not so much for, like, being under level, but definitely if you're not used to,
The end has come.
like, dodge and parry mechanics, yeah, it can be kind of annoying.
Leave it to me.
Appear before me. Oh, bring it on! It's moving attack. I'll fire it up. Swift and resolute. Oh, bring it on! Endless reverberation. Oh, bring it on!
Thank you.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long.
Also, I like the
tacit
picture book
discord found them.
storytelling.
The mother
I don't know if I've mentioned that
sacrificed
before,
herself
but
to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace.
Is this the story of Jin Chi?
Magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life.
This sounds like Jin Chi. It sounds like the Sentinel froze her in time.
Infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Or maybe the first magistrate of Jinzhou, I guess. The first. Sort of one of the founders, I guess. That would make sense. That would probably make more sense.
Yes. It's me.
Oh, so I was right the first time. It was Jin Chi.
I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongzhen. Yet even I know, to me, Jue is more than just our sentinel, or a revered divine being. It raised me, and I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the... Now I understand why. Because I am the sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinzhou ever faces a similar time crisis, in our Sentinel's prediction,
Okay.
the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distance. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for. But I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle.
Okay, well, let's go do it. We're here.
Give up my duty. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Cheng Li, Xing Yi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life. Whether out of... Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind. I'm okay.
Maybe Abby can help. I have a funny feeling Abby's gonna make another appearance.
The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temple. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself. If there is truly no other option, then I will have to fight it. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be... If it means keeping everyone safe. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that... We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you. Come to think of it, many good things have happened. Thank you, Rover. My teacher, Chung Li, told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But don't worry. I'm prepared.
We're gonna
This
win
isn't
anyway.
about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Disperse.
Wind guide me. Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
Okay, I guess I'm going back the way I came. Or am I? Oh. I didn't realize there was one up there. I did not realize that was up there. Hold on 1 second. How am I? Am I just an idiot? Never mind, maybe I'm not an idiot. Again, puzzles, they hurt my brain. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I forgot everything is technically frozen in time, so it's like even if I raise the water level, it doesn't really matter.
One last flare stone to go.
Yep.
The remaining photon bolt is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough reach.
If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
Aha! Am I just fucking stupid? Am I stupid again? Maybe I am just blind, apparently.
Wind guide me.
I just may be blind again. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Hold on. Hold on. Don't make this another thing like last time. I'd rather not.
Think you can catch up?
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I am definitely missing something.
Think you can catch up?
I am definitely missing something. Because I need to break this in order to be able to shut that one thing down.
Think you can catch up? Let's give him hell.
What am I missing? Yeah, cause see, I can't get this thing here that I need though, is the problem.
Moment of resonance. Disperse.
Again, this is why I say fucking puzzles hurt my brain. They make yeah, this sucks.
Wind guide me.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm not an idiot. Hold on.
Hopefully this helps.
I mean, I am, but
It's movement time. Up and away.
I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Damn it. I knew there was a reason why there were multiple barriers there.
Think you can catch up?
Break. I need you to break.
Good.
Thank you.
Now we can get that.
Oh wait, yeah, now I gotta fight the tiger. Okay, yep, this is gonna be fun.
Let's give him hell.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, bring it on!
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us. I sense.
Oh, bring it on! Think you can catch up?
Swift and resolute.
Oh, bring it on! I'm coming in hot. No biggie.
Heal.
Acceptable damage. Tranquility.
No biggie.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! That sucks to be you. No biggie. Think you can catch up? It's more than time.
The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Yep, here it comes. Well, I mean, your power's back, so that's a good sign. Yeah, boss fight time. Insert boss music here.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time.
Oh, it speaks.
And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as Grover now?
The Arbiter.
I cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their... The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one.
I mean, you could say that again.
Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this
I wasn't expecting the Sentinel to actually
In the
speak.
midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Mianlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidas have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Mianlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is if you're dying now, what's gonna happen?
Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discourse, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
So are we fighting or not?
Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur.
Okay.
All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual
Well, that's great. That's not
until
good.
time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put in the coming days. One will exert every ounce of strength to free. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of...
Is there truly nothing else?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, for a decade, a century, what if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten... And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a folk? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most... Magistrate Jinshi, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold after.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that time is now.
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecies. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against...
Ridiculous! You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why?
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and
Yeah, how about no?
you are only here to witness before the right time. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then, miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
Well, let's do it, Jinchi. I'm here for you. Let's go. Fight time. Fight time!
I should have died a long time ago.
Fight time.
But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear.
See what I mean about the expressiveness? See what I mean about the expressive?
Speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restoring the time flow. Really? From where does this confidence arise? You are my resident, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can
Look at the expressiveness. This is great. This is great. This is what needs to happen in the story. Like the amount of this amount of expressiveness is great. Really gives it more weight, more impact.
I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Yep. To the summit we go.
Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness while
Yep, let's go. Time to fight. Boss fight time. Finally. Finally we get to our boss fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinja's name as your own.
Like here.
Yeah, this is great.
Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
Are we fighting now? I'm assuming we're fighting now.
This entrance leads to one Sonoro Sphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to fate. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from... Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct.
Rover. I have been prepared. Leaving
All right.
Jinzhou behind
Let's go.
fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich... They deserve... I want to protect Jinzhou. Let's begin.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go fight. Let's go fight Jue. Let's go fight ourselves a dragon. It's dragon fight time! Yep. It's dragon fight time.
Be swift.
Ow. Ow.
Be swift. So here.
Ow. Ow.
Worry not.
Okay, I'm gonna lose this fight.
Be swift.
Or am I not gonna lose this fight?
shall lead the way. Lesson end. Strike fast. Honor. Be swift. Sacred light.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this fight.
Evil be cleansed. Soar against. Sacred light. The sky beckons. Let it end.
Yeah,
Strike fast. Be swift. I've made up my mind, and I will not back down.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost messed this up.
But I still want to try.
I almost messed this up.
I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
I'm not gonna lie, this fight is pretty awesome though. This fight is pretty good. Oh, why did it cut out? Why do we not have sound? Why did it... Is there not supposed to be sound here? I feel like there's supposed to be sound here, but I don't know why there's not sound here. This cutscene would be better if it actually had sound. I am sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Yikes. That's not great. Oh, did we do it? Did we restore the time flow? I believe we did. And the barrier's gone now too, so it'll flow. Time will start flowing normal again. Yep, Jue's gone now. So much for having fucking sound for that entire cutscene. I don't know if that was done on purpose or if it was unintentional. Also, now I can ask my questions. Wait, I am the former master? Okay, so even you can't tell me. Even you can't tell me about my past. Okay, cool. What about Jinchi? Okay, so now Jinchi has your power. Well, I mean, at least time will start flowing normal again for Mount Firmament.
Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. Oh, so
You wake me up earlier. The Black Shores. Yep, that's the next place on my to-do list, apparently. Cool. We managed to save the day.
Activating lift.
Alright. Well, now that we completed that story arc, actually, no, we're not done yet. Hold on. Proceed. We're not done yet. We are not quite done yet. Never mind. I thought I was going to end the show. No, we're not done yet. Ugh.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess, with a mere wave of her hand.
Yep.
She brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of... When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon. For only through death and strife can one truly...
These clowns again.
I see. So we have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Okay, now we are done. I like that boss fight, but I did kind of ruin it. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of ruin that fight.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Let me be there for everyone.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
much do I actually have? Not a lot. Cantarella, yeah, that was her name. Alright. I do kind of want this character, but I kind of want Camellia even more right now. So yeah, I might try to get Camellia at some point. But for now, I think we're going to call it there, and we're going to end it here.